Good afternoon. 2 o'clock. Bob Komsic with news on Zoomer Radio. A sunny afternoon. High of 24, Humidex 27. Currently it's 22.71 Fahrenheit, but it feels like 25. In the news, only two of the major federal party leaders cast their ballots today in the federal election. The Liberals' Justin Trudeau and Conservatives' Aaron O'Toole. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh and the Bloc's Yves-François Blanchet voted in advance, while the Greens' Annamie Paul voted by mail. While 6.8 million voted in advance, more than 30 million are eligible to do so today.
If the polls are any indication, it's going to be status quo to what it was before. And everyone's going to be left scratching their heads why we even went through this expensive and time-consuming process.
Peter Muggeridge, senior editor of Zoomer Magazine, on Zoomer Radio's Fight Back with Libby Znaimer.
If it goes back to status quo, that's going to count as a loss for Trudeau. And I'd be very interested to see if his leadership was up for review, if that's the result.
Muggeridge believes this will be Trudeau's last election. A reminder to listen for Libby Znaimer's election updates this evening here on Zoomer Radio, and then join Jane Brown for comprehensive coverage of the federal vote in the morning. The American borders with Canada and Mexico will stay closed until at least 1 month tomorrow. That's October 21st. That from the White House. As part of its announcement, the U.S. will allow fully immunized foreigners to enter the country the following month. Karen Travers reports.
Starting in early November, foreign nationals flying to the United States will be required to be fully vaccinated, and they must show proof of that vaccination prior to boarding a U.S.-bound plane. Foreigners coming into the U.S. will be required to take a COVID-19 test within 3 days prior to departure and show proof of a negative test. The Trump administration imposed travel restrictions in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Biden administration kept them in place despite major pushback from European allies and increasing vaccination rates in Europe. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
It's not clear if Canadians who receive the AstraZeneca vaccine, which has never been approved for use south of the border, will be considered fully immunized. Saying its COVID vaccine works for children aged 5 to 11, Pfizer will soon be seeking American authorization for this age group. Sagar Magani reports many parents anxiously awaiting vaccinations for their younger children.
More than 5 million children in the U.S. have tested positive for the virus, and cases have been rising amid the Delta variant surge. While kids are at lower risk of severe illness or death due to COVID-19 than older people, the American Academy of Pediatrics says at least 460 children have died.
Elementary school-aged kids were only given 1/3 of the amount that's in each Pfizer shot given to teens and adults. The kid dosage proved safe, with similar or even fewer temporary side effects like sore arms, fever, or achiness that teens experience. Extracurricular activities can gradually return to schools in Toronto. Toronto Public Health updating its guidelines and says schools should prioritize lower risk and outdoor activities as they resume. Both the Toronto District and Catholic District school boards had paused extracurricular activities when in-class lessons began September 9th. The Public Health Unit says that as schools establish their COVID routines, other clubs, activities, and teams may return. Ontario's reporting 610 new cases. All but 152 are not fully immunized or their vaccination status is unknown. Taking a look at the markets, which are being affected by fears over Chinese property developer solvency, the TSX off 448 points, 20,042. Even deeper in New York on one of the indices, the Dow off 757. 33,828, while NASDAQ's down 395 points, 14,649. Our dollar off third of a penny, just below 78 cents American. Oil's down $1.27, $70.50. That's $70.50 a barrel, while gold's up $12.70 to $1,764.10 an ounce. Zoomer Radio weather, sunny, high 24, humidex 27, increasing clouds early evening, and then 40% chance of showers from late this evening, overnight, through tomorrow, as it'll be cloudy tomorrow after an overnight low of 20. Tomorrow, like today, 24 the high, humidex around 27. Currently, 22.71 Fahrenheit, feels like 25. I'm Bob Komsic. News next at 3 on Zoomer Radio.
This is the Afternoon Express with Norm and Eva D on Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
Take the last train to Pottsville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30 'cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, 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 'cause I'm leaving in the morning and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train and I must go. No, 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 and I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Pottsville, I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee, flavored kisses, and a bit of conversation. Oh, no, 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 oh, no, no, no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30 'cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. black. With flowers and my love hope never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I wanna see a flame, painted black, black as night, black as coal. I wanna see the sun, blotted out from the sky. I wanna see a flame, painted black, yeah.
There are the Rolling Stones and Painted Black, and the Monkees started us off this hour. Last train to Clarksville here on Zoomer Radio on the Afternoon Express. Norm Edwards and Eva D here. Good afternoon.
Hello, my paisan. Let me just tell you, I missed you a lot. This is the
You
first
too.
time. Well, yes. This is the look at you. Did you? Yes, of course I did. It's like when I tell my husband I love you, he goes, "Do you?" Yes, I love you. And yes, I missed you.
Yeah, that was just this little vacuum, in the afternoons when you're not around. Or are you vacuuming? Maybe that's what it is.
That's what you meant to say, not the vacuum. I am vacuuming, Norm. But no, it's nice to be back. I had a lovely week off. The weather was just gorgeous. I was able to do a little bit of everything. We got some work done around the house. I went to see my mom. I had some friends over. I went to visit friends. I did more baking. So it was just a little bit of everything. And then I thought to myself, I better check in on Norm Edwards to make sure he's behaving. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, we had a party while you were gone. It's too bad you weren't here, but it was.
I was going to say.
But it was nice. It's nice to have you back.
Good to be back.
All right. It's election day today. We'll talk
Yes.
a little bit about that throughout the afternoon here on Zoomer Radio. Chilliwack and Air Supply around the way. Norm and Eva on the Afternoon Express.
It's been a long, lonely year for so many seniors. Now it's time to make sure you have the support and care you need beyond what family can provide. You deserve more than back to normal. I'm Doug McClatchy, CEO of Amica Senior Lifestyles. Whether you need a little help or a lot, you don't have to do it alone. We can help with exceptional care in a premium residence with safe social connections that make life easier and better for everyone right now. See for yourself. Book a tour at amica.ca.
Being at home for this long has taught us you can never have too much comfort wear for every season and time of day. Maryland has made being comfortable and stylish easier for all women with the launch of Maryland's online store. Now you can shop from home at marylands.ca or arrange a shopping appointment with the wardrobe doctor as your personal stylist. The choice is yours. Shop online at marylands.ca or call 416-504-6777 and ask for Maryland. Be comfortable in your own skin and in clothes from Maryland's.
When last we left our consignment heroes, Paul Kenny was springing into action.
They had $40,000 worth of money in a mattress. And his great aunt and mother had put them there, all in nice condition. But my point is that people do put money in mattresses.
Thank goodness it wasn't a waterbed. Describe your vintage stuff to us on the next Consignment Heroes, Sunday at 11 on Zoomer Radio.
We want your stuff and we pay more is their motto. Downsizing? Selling a collection? Want the best price for gold and silver? Talk to Paul and Bogart at Toronto Gold, Silver and Coins. Call 905-737-GOLD or visit torontogoldsilver.com.
It's the home stretch of the federal election campaign, and Zoomer Radio has you covered.
Throughout the pandemic, we've had your backs, but there's so much more to do, and you have a choice to make.
I won't do what is convenient politically, but what is right.
We believe that the super rich should pay their fair share.
This is the time for us to reimagine and redesign and reevaluate the healthcare needs of our country.
Listen for calm, comprehensive news coverage ahead of the September 20th vote with award-winning anchors Jane Brown and Bob Komsic. Join Fight Back with Libby Znaimer for top political analysis weekdays after the new news. Then on election night, tune in for Libby's election updates as soon as the polls close. Stay informed with Zoomer Radio.
I know just how to whisper, and I know just how to cry. I know just where to find the answers, and I know just how to lie. I know just how to fake it, and I know just how to scheme. I know just when to face the truth, and then I know just when to dream. And I know just where to touch you, and I know just what to prove. I know when to pull you closer, and I know when to let you loose. And I know the night is fading, and I know the time's gonna fly. And I'm never gonna tell you everything I gotta tell you, but I know I gotta give it a try. And I know the roads to riches, and I know the ways to fame. I know all the rules, and then I know how to break them, and I always know the name of the game. But I don't know how to leave you, and I'll never let you fall. And I don't know how you do it, making love out of nothing at all. 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 Every time I see you on the rays of the sun, I'm streaming through the waves in your head. And every star in the sky is taking aim at your eyes like a spotlight. The beating of my heart is a drum, and it's lost, and it's looking for a rhythm like you. You can take the darkness from the pit of the night and turn it to a I'm never gonna make it like you do, making love out of nothing at all, 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 out of nothing at all. Crazy talk. She talks crazy talk. She talks crazy talk. She can make a man ruin. She talks crazy talk. She'll tell you anything. She talks crazy talk.
Zoomer Radio with Chilliwack and Crazy Talk and Air Supply, making love out of nothing at all here in the Afternoon Express. Norm and Eva on Election Day. Have you voted, or are you going to do that later today?
I have indeed.
Good for you.
Yes,
Good
yes.
for you.
How about you? Are you going out after the show, or what do you
Yeah,
do?
well, yeah. Mary and I will head out after the show and go cast our ballot. It's going to be a very interesting election this time around. No question about it.
Very much so. And by the way, polls close at 9:30 tonight. So keep in mind that you got to bring not only your voter ID card, but your voter card, but some ID as well. And it's not too late to register to vote either. By the way, you can still do that. So
yeah, that's right. So you bring all the necessary documents to the polling booth, and they can register you there. By the way, Libby Znaimer will be on the air tonight with the election results. That'll be during Robbie Lane's show. So. And if you're out and about, keep it tuned to Zoomer Radio. We'll have your favorite music, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on with the election. It's going to be very, very close. Boy, I don't know if I remember an election this close. But I've been thinking about this, and I think that no matter who wins the election tonight, I'm going to leave the country. Nothing political. I just want to travel. That's all.
Well, you better not go to the U.S. because it looks like Canadians are going to face some stricter rules to get across the border these days, Norm. So better check in to make sure you're allowed there, okay?
All right. Okay, yeah. I need to get somewhere, though. Got to go somewhere. Elvis is coming up. Patsy Cline on the way. Norm and Eva here at the Afternoon Express, Zoomer Radio.
If you're 50 plus and love to travel, here's great news.
Travel Insurance for CARP members has a savings event until October 30th. Buy a single or multi-trip plan and pay 2019 prices. That's right, prices from 2019. A savings event 2 years in the making. Lock in today and save. And if you're not quite ready to travel, just change your dates, even 11 months from now. To learn more, visit carptravelinsurance.ca.
That's carptravelinsurance.ca.
Hi, I'm Eva D. So here I am loading the dishes only to find out my dishwasher won't start. I didn't stress though. I just went to the Jiffy app and a pro named Dan was at my house within the hour. Fixed the problem just like that. Even my husband loves Jiffy. If it weren't for them, he'd still be washing the dishes by hand. Download the Jiffy app or sign up at jiffyondemand.com with the code Zoomer for $25 off your first job. Jiffy, fast and reliable home maintenance for less.
Here is Libby Znaimer with the Zoomer Report, the Boomer's Guide to Living Well.
Here's some news for guilt-stricken working parents. A surprising new study finds that mothers and fathers are doing a better job than they think, spending far more time with their families than parents of earlier generations. The research from the University of California at San Diego analyzed dozens of surveys of how Americans say they use their time, taken from 1965 to 2007. It found the amount of childcare time spent by parents at all income levels, and especially those with college education, has gone up dramatically since the mid-1990s. Before 1995, mothers spent an average of 12 hours a week attending to the needs of their children. By 2007, that number had risen to more than 21 hours a week for college-educated women and 16 hours for those with less education. At the same time, fathers more or less doubled the time they spend to 9.6 hours for college-educated men and 6.8 hours for other men. Where is that extra time coming from? Women in particular are spending less time cooking and cleaning their homes, while men are putting in fewer hours at the office. With your tips for living well, I'm Libby Znaimer with the Zoomer Report.
Online at ZoomerRadio.ca. This is Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
Fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out one silly moon. They got their love torches burning when they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I'm the same. Take a look at a brand new fool. Fools fall in love just like schoolgirls, blind surrounded by rose-colored dreams. They build their castles on wishes with only rainbows for beams. They're making plans for the future when they should be right back in school. I used to laugh, but now I'm the same. Take a look at a brand new fool. All right. They got their love torches burning when they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I'm the same. Take a look at a brand new fool. Take a look at a brand new each time I see you again, I fall to pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I've tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the flame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who'll love me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. You walk by and I fall to pieces.
Good afternoon. You're with Norm and Eva on the Afternoon Express. Here's Carly Simon on AM 740, 96.7 FM in our Toronto.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself
There's Glass Tiger and the Chieftains and My Song. Carly Simon, You're So Vain, just a moment ago here in the Afternoon Express. Beautiful day today, but boy, it looks like a rainy week ahead, Eva.
Yeah, we certainly have some precipitation headed this way. We're looking at the chance of showers tonight. Nice and mild, though. Low tonight, 20. That is double where we should be for this time of year. Tomorrow, as you mentioned, Norm, we've got the chance of showers. Wednesday, the chance of showers. We're going to cool off to 18 degrees on Wednesday and a high of only 16 degrees on Thursday. And again, we're looking at periods of rain. 20 is where we should be for this time of year, but we cannot complain about the weather, Norm. We have been so blessed this year with some fabulous weather.
And I think the first day of fall coming up this week on Wednesday is the first official day of fall. So I guess the weather kind of coincides with that. Eric Clapton on the way. Creedence Clearwater Revival here on Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
Over 500,000 Zoomer magazine readers closely follow sports. Are you one? Then don't miss the new issue of Zoomer, featuring an interview with Billie Jean King. She talks to Zoomer about her fight for better treatment for women in tennis, her famous match against Bobby Riggs, and her long journey to declaring her sexuality. Yet with all of these accomplishments, she describes her 70s as the most fulfilling decade of her life. Only in Zoomer, with Monica Diol on the cover. On sale now. Zoomer Magazine. Life Empowered.
Attention Giants. We ask that you take the news to your Giant friends and families that the borders of Little Canada are now officially open. Giants of all sizes and ages can now experience a miniaturized version of Canada. Find out more by using your giant fingers to search Little Canada on your enormous electronic devices. We look forward to welcoming you and all the gigantic giants like you to Little Canada.
What is probate? Think of probate as your estate's final contribution to the government's purse, a process that can take years to complete. What if you could avoid probate, protect your estate, earn more on your money, and ensure that your heirs get their full inheritance in weeks, not years? And what if Avoid Probate was a show? Would it be worth an hour of your time? We know so. Listen to Avoid Probate with Ted Wallishin and Jason Laidler of avoidprobate.ca. Sunday morning at 8 on Zoomer Radio.
The sun is shining down. Good day, sunshine.
Rise and shine with Zoomer Radio's Sisters of Sunrise. The Morning Zoom with Sam and Jane. Compelling conversation about current events, pop culture, relationships, sex, and playing the original greatest hits. Let it all in. The Morning Zoom with Sam and Jane. Weekdays from 6 to 10 on Zoomer Radio.
Down
There is nothing that is wrong in wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go, but won't you make yourself at home and stay with me? And don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Sun ain't nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet skies, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, and no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. See the morning light, color in your face so dreamily. So don't you go and say goodbye. You can lay your worries down and stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, there's no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you.
Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits, and we've got more for you coming up in a moment. A Zoomer News update on the way. Election Day here in Canada, of course. Every Christmas we ask our Zoomer family to help out with the Scott Mission Christmas Fund, and they are more than generous. They help out, as much as they can. And we're asking you now to help us with the Zoomer Radio Scott Mission Thanksgiving Fund. There are men, women, and children that need our help more than ever, Eva.
Yeah, these are urgent services like hot meals, groceries, shelter, you name it. They can use our help. A great way for us to give back to the community. You can make a donation by calling 416-923-2400, or as well, you can donate online at scottmission.com. Every little bit can make a big, big difference. So again,
That's right.
scottmission.com. Yeah.
Yeah, just $4.25 will provide a Thanksgiving meal and hope. So you're right. Give what you can. Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits. More coming up.
Today, Chris didn't expect to need intact insurance on his short drive, but across town, a young woman's alarm didn't go off, which made her miss her morning meeting. No. So now, the coworker she was supposed to meet has time to walk her dog, whose leash broke just as Chris was taking a turn, so he swerved away, but got in a minor fender bender. Since you can't expect the unexpected, you can submit a claim on the Intact Insurance app. And just so you know, the dog's all right. Conditions apply.
This fall, Yes TV is your home for television's biggest shows and brightest stars.
All in a day's work.
There's nothing else quite like it.
Whether it's new favorites or can't miss classics, keep it locked
On Yes TV.
The best.
The best is yes to come.
It's fun and anybody can watch it.
Is that true?
Check local listings or visit YesTV.com for full details.
This Saturday on Finding Your Bliss, one of our favorite guests is back. Ellen Schwartz is an angel, an inspiration to everyone lucky enough to know her. Ellen's book, Without One Word Spoken, 25 Life Lessons from Jacob, has gone into a new edition, updated with 8 new chapters called Jacob's Story Continues. This episode of Finding Your Bliss is dedicated to the memory of Ellen's beloved son, Jacob Schwartz. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Bliss Minute and findingyourbliss.com. And join us this Saturday at 1 p.m. on ZoomerRadio.
This is ZoomerRadio Toronto, CFZM FM and CFZM AM, owned and operated by MZ Media Incorporated.
Sailing softly through the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high, I get a strange magic. Oh, what a strange magic. Oh, it's a strange magic. Across my time. Oh no, oh no, I get a strange magic. Oh, what a strange magic. Oh, it's a strange magic. Got a strange magic. Got a strange magic.
guesses in my head. Packing, baby, packing all I can. Tunes rolling in my head. Make me think of all the things you said. Don't know what the hell I got. Whatever it is, I'm not for line. Yeah, I'm gonna lose control. Gonna leave it to my very soul. I don't wanna be lonely. No, 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 no. I don't wanna be lonely. Lonely without you. Don't know what the hell I got. Whatever it is, I'm not for line. Yeah, I'm gonna lose control. I'm gonna leave it to my very soul. I don't wanna be lonely. No, 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 no. I don't wanna be lonely. Lonely without you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon, 3 o'clock. Bob Comsick with news on Zoomer Radio. Sunny with a high of 24, a bit of humidity, currently 23.73 Fahrenheit, and feels like 27. In the news, with 6.5 hours to go until the polls close, Elections Canada reporting almost 6.8 million voted early, mostly at advance polls, and the rest through special ballots cast by mail or at Elections Canada offices. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh and the Bloc's Yves-François Blanchet voted at advance polls. The Greens' Annamie Paul cast her ballot by mail, while the Tories' Aaron O'Toole and Liberals' Justin Trudeau did so at polling stations in their ridings. With this election falling on a Monday, it gave Zoomer Radio's Fight Back with Libby Znaimer to get the takeaways from the weekly Zoomer squad, including special guest pollster John Wright, as well as regulars David Kravitz, Vice President of Zoomer Media and Chief Membership Officer at CARP, and Peter Muggeridge, Senior Editor at Zoomer Magazine.
I think we'll look back and say 2021 was Justin Trudeau's last election.
I think this is going to be one of those tiny little incremental things, and we're going to look back at $610 million and say, what was it for?
I wonder whether or not a lot of voters and people are just going to look at the mess we just went through and said, this is just broken. I don't know what to do about it, but it makes me really cynical about the very thing that keeps us together.
A reminder to listen for Libby Znaimer's election updates this evening here on Zoomer Radio. Then join Jane Brown for a comprehensive coverage of the federal vote in the morning. South of the border, U.S. President Joe Biden says restrictions on most foreign travelers into the U.S. will be eased starting in November. As reporter Sagar Magani reports,
the administration will require all foreign nationals flying into the country to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19. They'll have to show proof before boarding, along with a negative result from a test taken within 3 days of a flight. The new policy replaces a patchwork of restrictions that restricted travel by non-citizens who'd been in several countries in the past 2 weeks, including the UK, European Union members, China, and India. The president's also tightening rules for unvaccinated American citizens who will have to be tested before and after returning to the U.S. Sagar Magani, Washington.
It's not clear just how this new policy is going to impact travel at our land border with the U.S., where non-essential visitors remain prohibited from crossing. That's being extended, by the way, another 30 days until at least October 21st. New York Congressman Brian Higgins, whose district includes Buffalo, one of the most vocal critics of the travel restrictions, he says it's long past time the U.S. started allowing recreational visits from Canada. Word from Pfizer, its COVID vaccine works for children ages 5 to 11 and that it'll seek American authorization for this age group soon. Vaccine's already available for anyone 12 and older in the U.S., Canada, and around the world. For elementary school-aged children, Pfizer researchers tested a much lower dose, a third of the amount that's in each shot given now. The man who saved more than 1,000 of his countrymen from genocide and inspired the 2004 film Hotel Rwanda has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. He was convicted of 8 charges, including membership in a terrorist group, murder, abduction. Human rights groups and other critics of Rwanda's repressive government describing the trial as an act of retaliation for criticism over alleged human rights abuses by the country's longtime president. Taking a look at the latest numbers from the markets as fears over Chinese property developer solvency are resulting in extremely deep triple-digit declines, both here in Toronto as well as in New York, with the TSX off 478 points, 20,012. Dow's down 882, 33,703. NASDAQ down 484. 14,560. Our dollar's off third of a penny, just below 78 cents American. Oil down $1.50, 70.26 a barrel. Gold's up 11.60 to an even $1,763 an ounce. Zoomer Radio weather. Sunny afternoon, high 24, humidex 27, increasing clouds early evening, and then a 40% chance from late evening through tomorrow with a low of 20. Cloudy tomorrow and 24. With a humidex of 27, much like today, and then showers Wednesday and Thursday with highs of 18, and on Thursday 16, Friday cloudy, 30% chance of more showers and a high of 20, which is seasonal. Currently 23, 73 Fahrenheit and feels like 27. I'm Bob Komsic. News next at 4 on Zoomer Radio.
This is the Afternoon Express with Norm and Eva D on Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain. Oh, winter's cold, can't stop me, babe. Oh, babe, baby, baby, if you're my gold. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain, can't stop me, babe. If you are I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my loving one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. There's no mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough, can't be from you. There's no mountain high enough, no valley low enough, say it again, no river wide enough, can't be from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, nothing can keep me from you.
There's Doug and the Slugs and Day by Day. Diana Ross a moment ago. Ain't no mountain high enough here in the Afternoon Express. Norm and Eva, good afternoon. Nice to see you.
Hey, well, thank you. Nice to see you as well, Norm. Today's a big day. We celebrate one of the world's favorite foods, pizza.
Pizza. Love pizza.
Yeah, today is officially Pepperoni Pizza Day. They've actually set aside a day to honor the fabulous pepperoni pizza. You know that it's considered still. Every year we see this list, and every year it is still considered one of the most popular foods to consume worldwide. In the U.S. alone, Americans eat about 100 acres of pizza a day.
Wow, that's a lot.
No kidding. That's just during Super Bowl Sunday or something. But let me give you a little bit of background here very quickly. According to legend, a gentleman named Raffaella Esposito created the very first pizza in June of 1889 for the Queen of Italy. Her name was Margherita of Savoy. And that inspired him to build this, pie-shaped delicacy just for this lovely queen. And in her honor, he officially named it Pizza Margherita. And it was topped with tomatoes and basil and mozzarella. Those were the colors representing the Italian flag. And today, I think that's still one of my favorite pizzas, the margherita. It's very simple and very delish.
Sounds delicious. Now, let me ask you, pineapple on your pizza, yes or no?
Not that debate again. I have to be in the mood for it. How about you?
You know what? I don't care what's on the pizza. I'll eat whatever it is. I think they call that a Hawaiian pizza, don't they? But then when they put the pineapple.
Yeah, that's right. It does. And it's got that sweetness to it. Something I'm more inclined to have it without the pineapple. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to gain too much weight. That's for sure.
Yeah, that pineapple could really tip me over the scales, my friend.
Right.
That one
That's
chunk.
right.
It's got nothing to do with the sauce or the cheese or
right,
the pepperonis. No.
Yeah, give me all the fixings, but skip that pineapple if you don't mind there.
I'm on a
please.
diet.
That's right. That's right. All right. Roy Orbison is on the way after we check the drive. Let's do that. Here is Skywards.
Thank you, Eva and Norm. If you're heading out on the West 401 past Highway 25, look out for a stalled vehicle blocking the right lane. And I know on the East 401 east of Highway 6 South, we had a disabled vehicle. That problem did clear, however, the backup remains from Highway 6 South. On the Toronto-bound QEW off-ramp to Walker's Line, we have a stall in the left lane. And if you're heading out on the North DVP, there's no issues, but from the Gardner to York Mills, you're already seeing a ton of volume to get through. Northbound McCowan at the 407 on in-town routes in Markham, there is a collision to look out for there. Are you frustrated with your company's Google search results? Want to be number one? Local SEOsearch.ca is the company that can help. Search experts that specialize in small and medium-sized business. Visit local SEOsearch.ca for details. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
The fans are in good form, and so are their sporting heroes. But are the leagues healthy financially? Or has the pandemic changed the game? There's a lot to discuss on the Naz and Wally Sports Hour, Sunday morning at 9 on Zoomer Radio.
Pizzaville's pickup special is really big. Order an 18-inch extra-large 3-topping pizza for pickup for only $18.99. Order online at pizzaville.ca, on the Pizzaville app, or dial pound 3636 from your cell.
Are you kidding me? Out of ink?
Megatank.
That's the last time. What's that printer that comes with 30 times the ink of standard printers?
Megatank.
It's a Canon. Megaton?
Megatank.
Yeah, it's a Canon printer. It comes with like $2,000 worth of ink compared to Canon ink cartridges.
Megatank.
Megalodon?
Listen to the voice in your head and get a Canon Megatank printer so you don't have to think about ink for a long, long time. Canon Megatank printers available at Staples, The Source, and Walmart.
A CARP education moment.
I'm Bill Van Gorder, Chief Operating Officer for CARP. You could add years to your life by simply going for a walk. There's a wealth of evidence to show that moderate physical activity, even if started much later in life, can improve your quality of life as you age. Sure, there are many reasons why we don't. We're too old, out of shape. Health issues may cause loss of mobility. It's too intimidating or time-consuming. But simple walking is free, fun, and mentally stimulating. Doctors say that if they could give us a pill that provides the benefits of moderate physical activity, it would change the healthcare landscape. Well, we have that pill, and it's walking. Walking benefits the brain, the heart, every system in the body. So at CARP, we're launching a campaign to produce that pill for you. Want to walk with us? Learn more at carp.ca.
Music's Whitney, Texas City.
Not all the answers are this easy, but the new ZoomerRadio puzzle page will keep your brain sharp.
Jane Brown.
There's a new puzzle each weekday based on a recent ZoomerRadio playlist.
Oh, well, that doesn't fit.
Download the featured artist coloring page or try a challenging jumble. That'll make you humble. The new ZoomerRadio puzzle page. Let's play.
Should have used a pencil.
Go to ZoomerRadio.ca and click on puzzles and contests.
Does anyone know how to erase crayon?
I feel so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where you sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou. All those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Oh, to see my baby again and to be with some of my friends. Maybe I'd be happy then on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, gonna stay on Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Oh, that girl of mine by my side, the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou. Said I'm scared, Lord, I'm scared, I'm terrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough would like to hear the call. I'm scared, Lordy, Lord, I'm shaking, I'm petrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough just fell down on my knees. I heard the choir singing something about goodwill toward men and even sleeping in heavenly peace. Stop by to see St. Thomas on a cold and dreary New York afternoon. Something in the air was oh so rare. I don't know what it was, but I know that it's still right there. And I'm scared, Lordy, Lord, I'm shaking, I'm terrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough just fell down on my knees. living in confusion, searching for truth that I never found. I needed something to really believe. Look toward the heavens on a dark and stormy winter afternoon. Something in the air was oh so rare. I'm not really sure what it was, but I know for sure that it's still right there. And I'm scared, hey, I'm terrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough just fell down on my knees. Scared, you know I'm shaking, I'm laying awake thinking about it now. I'm terrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough would like to hear the call. Come on now, give me a sign you're listening to me. You hear me talking, you hear me crying, it's confusing to me, Lord, I'm terrified. Never been much on religion, but I sure enough just fell down on my knees.
Zoomer Radio with Burton Cummings, and I'm scared. He's hoping to get his Together Again tour with Randy Bachman back on stage in the spring. It was supposed to happen this fall, but they've postponed that. Roy Orbison and Blue Bayou. And speaking of postponing tours, I hear Elton John is going to put off his fall European tour for a while.
Yeah, he didn't want to do this, Norm, because you know that he's put this off the last couple of years because of the pandemic, and now he wants to postpone the European and UK part of his Goodbye Yellow Brick Road tour to 2023. What it is, you mentioned this, Norm, that he took a nasty fall, he injured his hip, and every so often he gets this intense pain, and he's been advised by his doctor to have an operation ASAP. Now he's, like he tried to fight through the pain and all, but it just didn't work with physio and exercise. Keep in mind, though, this Saturday, he is still going to perform at the Global Live fundraiser. This is a charity. And he said, performing 5 songs at a charity is a whole lot different than doing a European tour. And he said, I just didn't want to disappoint the charity and the fundraiser and the fact that we could, raise so much money. So he's postponed that, but I don't think he's going to postpone. I think he's all set to still be in Toronto, February 14th and 15th, right?
Yeah, word is that he should be recovered by then, and you're right. He'll be in Toronto for those 2 dates in February, and then again later in September. So that's the good news, that the North American part of that tour is still a go. So that is good news. Here's good news. We get Elton John coming up for you after we check the drive. Let's do that right now. Here's Skywards.
Westbound on the 401 west to Highway 25 in Milton, the right lane's closed, and this is all due to a stalled vehicle causing delays from approaching the 407. If you're east on the 401, we're just dealing with volume right now from east of the 427 to Leslie, alternating express and collectors, and from Westney to Salem. The North DVP is slowing down from the Gardner to north of Lawrence, and I know on the East QEW off-ramp to Walker's Line, we had a stall in the left lane. I'm just spotting some delays if you're heading on the Toronto-bound side of the QEW, and that is from Dorval towards Ford Drive. In Markham, northbound on McCowan, it looks like there's a collision at the 407, so just keep that in mind and expect a slowdown. Now through October 13th, save on tons of items at Healthy Planet, serving you safely in store, curbside, and online. HealthyPlanetCanada.com. Live life healthy. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
It's the All-In Clear-Out event at Nissan. Now's the time to go all in on the award-winning 2021 Sentra. Dare to compare as we up the ante on our latest offers with a prepaid maintenance package that includes all regularly scheduled maintenance during an incredible short lease of only 24 months on the well-equipped SV trim. All from the equivalent of just $49 weekly. But hurry in before they all clear out. Visit Nissan.ca or contact your local Nissan dealer today. 213 monthly is 0% for 24 months with $1,495 down. Conditions apply.
Tired of being limited by joint pain? Regain your active lifestyle with Genicol Pain Relief, Canada's #1 selling joint care supplement. Thanks to its patented technology and its unique combination of natural ingredients, Genicol Pain Relief helps to reduce joint pain in less than 5 days. That's right, 5 days. Genicol Pain Relief is available in pharmacies, drugstores, and on Amazon. Get a $3 rebate at painrelief.genicol.ca. Always read and follow the label.
Genicol makes me feel so good.
The future looks bright and colorful thanks to Benjamin Moore, North America's favorite paint and color brand. Our retailers are independently owned businesses in your community offering unbeatable service. So shop local, shop Benjamin Moore to make your future bright and colorful.
I'm Marilyn Weston, and I give it to you straight from a woman's perspective here on Zoomer Radio every Saturday morning at 8. This Saturday, my team will share their knowledge and passions and happy stories so you can learn what works best for you and make informed decisions and take action with no regrets. So plan to tune in and join me, Marilyn Weston, and my team and get it straight from a woman's perspective this Saturday morning at 8 exclusively here on Zoomer Radio.
Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse out very long. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse out very long. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them. If you did, and all the science I don't understand, it's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a
Love me or leave me or let me be lonely. You won't believe me that I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody new. You might find the nighttime the right time for kissing, but nighttime is my time for reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody new. There'll be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. To have it today and to give back tomorrow. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. Somebody else. You might find the night time the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for reminiscing, reflecting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There'll be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. To have it today and to give it back tomorrow. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else.
Words to live by, words to laugh by. It's time for the afternoon expression on the Afternoon Express.
Alrighty, today's expression comes to us courtesy of Craig Medell, who sent this in a couple of weeks ago. Very, very funny. All right, Norm, it goes like this.
Okay.
I'm getting fed up these days with people whining about the price of things they have to pay for, like $2.50 for iced tea. They have to pay $3.50 for a coffee, $4 for a slice of cake. I mean, really, any more of this complaining, I'm going to stop inviting people over.
Hey, you're my kind of guy, Craig. Here are the Beatles on Zoomer Radio.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. 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 Yeah, there will be an answer. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
We've had some fun. Yes, we've had our ups and downs. Been down that rocky road, but here we are still around. We thought about someone else, but neither one took the bait. We thought about breaking up. Now we know it's much too late. We are bound by all the rest, like the same phone number, all the same friends, and the same address. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Turn out about giving up. We could never stay away. Thought about breaking up. No, it's much too late. And it's no great mystery. If we change our minds, eventually it's back to you and me. It's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. 'Cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. With me. Yes, it's true.
Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits with Huey Lewis and the News. Stuck with You, that topped the charts in 1986. In fact, it was on this date back in 86. It began a 3-week run at the top of the charts.
We should be playing Stuck With You tomorrow or when we find out what's happening with the voting, right, Norm?
That's right. Yeah. Boy, I have to tell you, I'm fascinated by how this is going to turn out because it's pretty close.
It is indeed. I mean, I'm just reading some stats here. Elections Canada said that close to 7 million people voted early, including myself, of course. Most of them at the advanced polls, but the majority of Canada's more than 30 million eligible voters will do so today. I'm just also noticing the lineups are quite long in Toronto. It's because they've cut back at these polling stations. So unfortunately, you will be waiting longer to cast your vote. Your boat. You like that? Cast your vote? Ooh, wow.
It's a new election term.
Honestly, but just be patient because every vote can truly make a difference. Polls close at 9:30 this evening. Remember to bring along your voter card and your ID. And we are going to be on top of all the results, right, Norm?
That's right. Libby will be in tonight. She'll be in with Robbie Lane on his show, and she'll bring you up to date every few minutes or so with what's going on with the election. So no reason to miss your favorite music and find out what's going on with the election results right here in Toronto and in Canada. Toronto traffic, let's check that. Johnny Nash after Skywards.
We've got some new problems on the West Gardiner Expressway just past Kipling and the Express. It's a collision, but it looks to be on the right shoulder. The West Gardiner slowing down from Jarvis to Strawn and now from Islington out towards those Kipling problems. If you're west on the 401, problems do continue west to Highway 25. A right lane's blocked with a stalled vehicle and quite the delay now from Winston Churchill. If you're traveling out on the east 401 from the 427 to the 404, expect delays alternating express and collectors, and that north DVP is jammed from the Gardiner to north of Lawrence. DITCanada.com can boost your company's ranking on Google so you dominate the search results. Contact DITCanada.com right now for a free web scan of your business and how it ranks. DITCanada.com. More traffic and minutes on Zoomer Radio.
Hi, I'm Eva D. I had to get a light fixture hung and a new dimmer switch put in, and as always, I turned to Jiffy. I hopped on the Jiffy app and was matched with a licensed and vetted pro in minutes. John came the next day. He was professional, quick, and I couldn't be happier. Jiffy is a must. Just download the Jiffy app or sign up at jiffyondemand.com with the code Zoomer to get $25 off your first job. Jiffy, fast and reliable home maintenance for less.
Travel is back. And travel insurance for CARP members is back with 2019 pricing on their single and multi-trip emergency medical plans. Plus, if you want coverage for COVID-19, whether you're fully vaccinated or not, we've got you covered. We even have add-ons for your existing single-trip plan. Our licensed travel insurance specialists can answer your questions and explain all your options. To learn more, visit carptravelinsurance.ca. That's carptravelinsurance.ca.
Hi, I'm Jamie Bussin. I'm the publisher of Tonic Magazine and host of The Tonic, sponsored by Activation Products. Please join us this Saturday for a full hour of goodness. We'll learn about the dangers of calcification. We'll find out how to get a good night's sleep. We'll discuss the treatment of Achilles tendonitis. And lastly, we'll explore how to choose the right charity to support. All on this week's episode of The Tonic. You know, for what ails you.
This Saturday at 11 a.m. Heard exclusively on Zoomer Radio.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
From Hollywood, the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show.
James Stewart as the six-shooter.
Revisit classic shows from the golden age of radio on Theater of the Mind. Comedies, detective series, heroes on horseback, and Fright Night thrills. Join us for Theater of the Mind with Frank Proctor, weeknights at 10 on Zoomer Radio.
dancing with the wind and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space like a true nature's child. We were born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. We're looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like the true nature's child. We were born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
Zoomer Radio, Norm and Eva here in the Afternoon Express. We get more coming up in just a moment for you. I was up north for the weekend, Eva, and the color that the fall colors are just beginning to turn. They're not quite there yet, of course, still a ways away. But I would say, I don't know, 10 to 20% of the trees are beginning to change. But when they do reach their peak, you could enjoy a beautiful Muskoka Fall Colors getaway with a 2-night stay at the Residence Inn by Marriott Muskoka Wharf.
You know, we do this every year. This is up in Gravenhurst, beautiful territory there. And we get so many comments. You gotta send us back. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving you and a guest a chance at 2 nights accommodation in one of their newly renovated suites. This includes a kitchenette, a great balcony. They've got Muskoka. You need Muskoka chairs there, right, Norm? You can't go to Muskoka and not have Muskoka chairs.
That's
They're those big fat ones that you slide into and you never want to get out of. You know the ones, right?
That's because you can't get out of them. But
Yeah, I
you're
know.
right. They're gorgeous. Yes.
A hot breakfast, use of all their facilities. It really is a great getaway. For your chance to win, just enter. Go to ZoomerRadio.ca.
By the way, I've been up in that area, and right within walking distance of the Residence Inn by Marriott is a Boston Pizza. So you can head over there and enjoy delicious pizza. Hold the pineapple, please. No pineapple.
No
on that
pineapple
pizza.
for you.
No. Let's take the drive, see what's happening. Here's Skywards.
Westbound on the Gardiner Expressway past Kipling, there is a collision and the right lane is now blocked off. Expect delays from Jarvis to Strawn, South Kingsway out to Kipling, and the express where again the right lane is blocked. If you're heading on the West 401 west to Highway 25, a right lane still closed with a disabled vehicle. The West 401 is basically busy from here, Ontario to Mavis and approaching Winston Churchill out to Highway 25. If you're traveling east on the 401, do expect volume delays from the 427 to Kennedy and Scarborough and Brock Road to east of Salem. If you're heading at Queen and Kennedy in Brampton, look out for a collision now affecting traffic in the area. And I know we had problems with a fire at Britannia and Fremont Boulevard, so avoid that. It's the all-in clear-out sales event at Nissan. Get up to $4,000 standard rate finance cash on select 2021 Nissan models. Visit nissan.ca. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
Much to the relief of dogs everywhere, cats don't really have 9 lives. But try telling that to a feline whose story of survival has earned her the name Lucky. Each week, Zoomer Radio features a profile and photo of a different pet, available for adoption from the Toronto Humane Society. Our pet of the week is one of many cats, dogs, and other animals who need more than luck. They need a good home. Visit ZoomerRadio.ca and click on Pet of the Week.
So what do you think of the new
available hybrid engine with over 900-kilometer range?
Oh, sorry, I gotta take this. Go for it, boss.
And available Ford Pass Connect Wi-Fi hotspot. Shift your perspective in the Ford Escape. Right now, get 0% APR purchase financing for up to 72 months, plus up to $1,500 in rebates on select new 2021 Escape models. For details, contact your Toronto area Ford dealer or visit Ford.ca.
Alpine Credit